What up? Boo! Okay, so just a quick little walk through. There's a cave in Limgrave where you find the chest. When you open it, there's a load of mist that teleports you here. You'll teleport there where you little... Oh no, shit, I'm talking crap. So when you actually get teleported here, it will put you inside that building there. We'll be up there shortly, so you'll see. You literally just come out the door, run as fast as you can down here, get to your site of grace. Now, if you're a fairly low level, this, especially if you're still exploring Limgrave, this can be quite a tricky area. What you can do if you get teleported here is get out of there. Obviously you can't use your map while you're in the caves, so you'll go out the exit there, bring you out into the swamps, and then you can teleport back to safe area. And then when you've got a little bit stronger, or at least got a bow, you can come back, walk back to here, which the grace site is called. Just make sure I don't... Selia Crystal Tunnel. Now this is a really good area to come for getting your crystals. Sorry, crystals? What are you talking about? Smithing stones. So you'll activate your little summoning. It's, to be honest, it's quite rare. I don't think I've ever actually had a summon here, but just to show you. Watch me be proven wrong now. As you can see, nothing down there, nothing round here. Now, the enemies here, as with in a lot of these caves where these little miners work, they are weak to blunt weapons. You can sneak up on them, get them from behind. Now, you've got this big boy up there. Now, they can be arseholes. That little attack he's done there, especially with a weak shield, does a shed load of damage to you. So if we come round here, some smithing stone level 5. A lantern will be pretty useful here. Ah, now that's... sometimes you're lucky and he'll drop down where we can fight him. But he's too busy hiding like a little bitch. Now obviously I'm a little bit stronger. You can collect all this cracked crystal. It's good for smithing. That's what we want him to do. Because the best way of them now, as I said at the beginning, we're taking this walkthrough more as if you've come back to this area, not that you've just been teleported here and are just trying to survive. So you want to collect all these because you can use it for farming, for crafting. Yeah, there isn't. So that area, we'll be getting through that shortly. Now there's another one of those cockroach things up there. So as I said at the beginning, when you first get teleported, you get teleported here. There's another one up there. Nope. Oh shit. That's what we wanted. Now regardless of how strong you are when you come to this area, it's the same principle. Try and get up close with them. That's a shortcut that wouldn't be unlocked yet, but I will show you where we unlock that. Now you've got another one of those geezers there. So you want to get close to him. I don't think he's dropped anything. There'll be a little shiny here normally. Charge counters work really well against them. Now there's a little bit of a jumping section here, so you just want to run, jump again. Now I've already collected, but where that body is there, there's a shiny there. I got it by pure luck, running, jumping and landing on that beam there, but most of the time I miss it. So get it if you're lucky enough that you land there, get it. If not, don't worry about it. Okay, now there's an enemy just round the corner here. There's a lot of poise damage to you with that spear. That's why coming down here when you're really low level, it's risky. I do it literally just to run through when I haven't got many souls to lose, just to run through to get the all the smithing stones. There'd be a shiny there, obviously. Now, there's one of those dudes up there. Let's call them spitters. Okay, so now in that area, probably find it easier just to hang back over there and just use your bow. Now you'll find some smithing stones over here. We're going to be heading down eventually. We've got a few guys here. Shiny there. The shortcut, this is where you'd kick your ladder down. Unfortunately, I did want to do this walkthrough before I'd come through this area. I completely forgot. I came through this area, completed it, and then it was too late then. So there'll be some more smithing stones around there. This brings you into a little area where there's 4, so you've got 2 up there. Now, a lot of time, and there's another one in here. A lot of time you can take it out without aggroing them geezers. So we're just going to switch to Blasphemous Blade. Blasphemous Blade, really good weapon. Fills up your health when you kill people. If you combine that with Rickard's seal, every time you kill an enemy, you literally fill your health bar. Now it is possible to backstab one of them without aggroing the other. So you'll have shiny here, which I believe is one of the smithing bells, so that you can get infinite purchases. I think there's nothing really down there, but some smithing stones. And here's where you'd fight the boss. Unfortunately, I messed up and already beat him. It is... oh shit, I can't remember off the top of my head. Not a particularly difficult boss, really. If you come, I mean, when you come back to this area, if you find those spitters relatively easy to deal with, you'll have no problem with this geezer. And then it's just a case of walking straight out. However, there is a little bit more of loot to get. I mean, it's up to you whether you choose to come this way first or drop down when you're in this area. So that's where we came into the area, and what we're going to do is just drop down. And now you should recognise where we are again. And you can just clean up if there's anything you've missed. However, if you're running through this cave for your first time, as soon as you've dropped that ladder, that shortcut, it's best just to sprint all the way back to the Grace, refill everything. That way, if you die, it's a fairly quick sprint. You can, if you sprint quick, then you'll come up this little path up there. If you're quick enough, you can get up that ladder before these spitters are aggro to you, and then it's just a sprint. But that was just a really little cheap and cheerful little guide. But point to take really is, if you're here because you've been teleported by the chest, sprint out of there, get to your site of grace, come back a little bit later. But that's it for that little walkthrough. If I decide to do another run through the game, like a new game plus, I'll redo this walkthrough. But hopefully that helps any little queries. It's not a particularly big area, but just a lot of bullshit. But that's it for now, so as always, toodaloo.